Hello, amazing people. How are you doing? Welcome to Amazing Grace with Bosse. Someone said the arts of living is the greatest and most important art ever. And I agree. If living indeed is the most important art, then we need to be deliberate and intentional about how we live and how we need to cultivate the things to help us to live a well-rounded and truly fulfilling life. You need to be prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually in order to have the presence of mind to enjoy the joys of the world and the stamina and willpower to ride the storms that you will encounter on this journey called life. I'm 55 years old. I have lived more than I will ever live. I'm not likely to live another 55 years. So I owe it to myself, my generation yet unborn, and to mankind to live a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and pleasing to God. So, how are you living your life? What are your priorities? There are 1,001 ways to live a fulfilling life. It depends on what is important to you, your values, and your beliefs. In today's show, we will take a look at 12 ways, only 12 ways, to live a truly fulfilling life. Number 1 is prayer. I believe in the efficacy of prayers. Prayers is an act of obedience. It's the primary method of communication between you and God. Prayer reveals the heart and mind of God. When you know His mind and His word, you are likely to do better and cope better when you are faced with the issues of life. So, I would say, surrender to your Creator and ask Him daily for guidance. Only a fool says in his heart, there is no God. 2, do a self-exam. Note the mistakes and the lessons. Self-examination is one of the key to personal growth. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Critically examine yourself and be truthful and honest in your analysis. What lessons are you taking away from your mistakes and your past to help make your life better and a whole lot easier? And what measures do you have in place to protect your sanity so as not to allow yourself go through the mess and pain you may have allowed into your life either by omission or by commission? 3, get rid of any excess baggage. You cannot live a fulfilling life if you do not get rid of physical, emotional, and psychological baggage. Take notes. The physical baggage is the list of the problems to get rid of. Is the emotional and psychological weight that you are carrying on your head and in your heart that is weighing you down, that you need to get rid of. That is the real deal. You need to purge your mind, your heart, and your head of all unnecessary baggage. So, ask yourself right now, what are the nonsense, unnecessary baggage in your life that is pulling you down? 4, have a clear vision for your life. Now that you have a clear head and you have gotten rid of all the baggage that is weighing you down, it's time to articulate your goals. Make a long list of the things you plan to achieve. Put it in writing or Keep it guarded in your heart. It's your choice. Work diligently, consistently, and conscientiously towards achieving your set goals every day. There will be hiccups, naysayers, and distractions from time to time. Not to worry. It's part of life. Just make sure you do not freeze your dreams. Your major concern is to make sure you are doing the right thing before man and God. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. 5. Learn to cultivate good and healthy relationships. Make it a priority to cultivate authentic and healthy relationships with positive and like-minded people who share common values and goals, not people who will distract you and make you lose focus. Excuse yourself from anything that devalues you, diminishes your person, your dreams, your faith, and your aspirations. It may not be a physical removal, but you can do it mentally in your head, and that is the most powerful. Someone told me about 35 years ago that there are times you just have to ignore certain things. He called it selective inattention. It means a chronic lack of registering or perceiving a particular stimuli which is typically unpleasant and distressing. Meaning, you have to learn to deliberately screen out anything that threatens your peace or causes you anxiety. 6. Keep learning and keep growing. Never stop learning. You cannot afford to be stagnant. Learn new skills. Improve yourself. Open your mind to new concepts, ideas, and possibilities. You will be amazed that there are many things you do not know. Knowledge is power. Seek it. 7. Stop comparing yourself to others. The average human being is wired to be competitive, but be careful. It can lead to a slippery slope. Know that there's absolutely no one like you. You are one of a kind. You are special. You are enough. You are unique and wonderfully made. Just do you. Focus on being a better version of yourself. Finito. 8. Hold yourself to the highest standard. This is not negotiable. Live true to your values and principles. Well, that is if you have them. Always strive for excellence, especially in the areas of integrity and any other value that is necessary. 9. Self-discipline. This is the ability to control your feelings and emotions and overcome your weakness. We all have weaknesses, but we must overcome them. What is your weakness? Have you allowed your weakness to undo you? You cannot allow your feelings to control you. You are in charge. Self-discipline is very important. It will help you to achieve your goals, and a lack of it can ruin your life. 10. Have a sounding board in your life. We all need people in our lives to run things by, sometimes, not all the time. Someone who can give you good advice. Someone who is not afraid of your status and is ready to tell you the truth, no matter how bitter or the consequences. Every human being needs at least one person that can look them in the eyes respectfully, without fear or favor, and tell them, who do you think you are? How dare you? Person they chop meats mean say make it call malu, brother. Yes, we all need someone. We need sounding boards in our lives. Someone who can tell you as it is. Not sycophants who will tell you only the things you want to hear. If you don't have anybody in your life who can talk to you truthfully, too bad. 11. Love yourself. I cannot say it enough. Love yourself is the medicine to longevity. Loving yourself opens your hearts to a deeper understanding of compassion and empathy. You cannot give what you do not have. Loving yourself will also help you with the strength to overcome trials and adversity in life, and the presence of mind to enjoy and smell the roses. The truth is, if you hate yourself or you allow your self-worth to be eroded and the wahala of this world hits you, you will spiral down to depression. And before you know it, you will need accommodation in Yaba left. 12. Give of yourself to serve others. To truly live a fulfilling life, you must come to a point where you are able to look beyond yourself and focus on serving others in any way or capacity that you can. Because service to humanity, especially to the downtrodden, is service to God. Well, these are just 12 of the many ways to live life to the fullest. Note that none of them is easy. It takes a lot of work and determination, and you need to be deliberate and intentional to succeed in any of them. And that's how we wrap up today's show. Until I come your way next time, live your life well to the fullest and to the glory of God. Please like, share, and subscribe to Amazing Grace with Bosse.